What's up guys, welcome back from the Yugioh Pro Tool video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, still here at Group E, last match. Of course, we have Dark Synchro versus Synchro Cat. Two, Synchro heavy decks, even though Dark Synchro is a more recent deck from 2016. This is an OCG list, by the way, with, triple allure, triple chicken game, the upstarts as well. Might seem strange, like chicken game, upstart in a 42 card deck, but it makes sense. Those are easy cards to, let's say, side out, and, well, there aren't really engine cards, that's what I wanted to say. Second list, we have Synchro Cat from 2009, also an OCG list, by the way, pre-errata Burial Neck with Premature Burial, and, Hidden Armory to, well, keep searching Premature Burial, recycling it with your Burial Neck. So which deck has the advantage? Interesting one, but... The votes from the previous video, most people, about 90%, saw that, again, they had a more recent deck. 2016 Dark Synchro should have the advantage over Synchro Cat. We know why. Hand traps are, very important, and again, going first also is quite, well, especially in this matchup, I'm looking at Synchro Cat, because, like traps, bottomless trap hole, crush card, virus, Royal Oppression, those are very important cards, and you want to go first as a Synchro Cat player. But first tool, and both decks didn't really have like a great hand. I was like, well, I opened like really slow, like trash, can I call it? Well, not really, I mean, Gorse for the time being back in 2009 was a beast. Power card. If you played during that era and you got Gorse, your opponent had it on you, it was very hard to come back after that, unless of course you played around it. But Dark Synchro also bricked, I guess, with all of those tuners that didn't really help out, I guess. So this was a sneaky win. Synchro Cat leading 1-0, but again going second, and I think I side-decked in some DD Crows. I think there's like one main deck, not really sure about that. But, well, Royal Oppression, obviously, but for the rest, my hand isn't that great. Hidden Armory to search, Premature Burial, Brain Control pre-errata, by the way, so I can target special summoned monsters, and Monster Reborn. Well, Monster Reborn could be good, but, well, you know how Dark Synchro works. It has the ability to pump out multiple Omegas, 2-3 Omegas first turn, well, during its turn, I guess, its first turn, together with Trishula, if it has access to, well, multiple extenders, that is. And let's not forget, the deck has access to Soul Charge. Let's not forget that in, like, the right circumstances, with some luck and, like Ancient Fairy Dragon shenanigans, that you can special summon, like, I believe it's like a level 4 or lower from the hand. Has been a while, the card is banned for, like, years now. It's basically free level 9 Synchro or level 8 Synchro, or, well, it's father for one of the most broken monsters in the game, and that's Level Eater. So there is Trishula and, Omega next to it as well, which is going to get some banished card, Jet Synchron, Plague Spreader, from the banished pile, send it back to the graveyard, and, it's going to pick like 2 cards from my hand. And, yeah, Jet Synchron sent back to the graveyard, together with Plague, indeed. I'm just going to scoop it up. No way that I'm going to, come back for, well, make like a comeback after this setup. Yeah, what can I do, right? So going first again, 1-1. Gravekeeper Spy for the TCG version Synchro Cat back in 2009 was, well, like a solid card, a free level 4. And, back in 2009, flip effects were still good. Flip over your Spy, search out a second copy of Gravekeeper Spy or Gravekeeper's Guard. Basically served as a level 4, well, extender, I guess, or a level 4 monster, to go for like a level 7 Synchro, Dark Strike Fighter, or Arcanine Magician, getting those 2 counters, tokens counters, and, popping your opponent's stuff. But yeah, as feared, yeah, Dark Synchro doesn't have access to Heavy Storm nor Harpy's Feather Duster, but it does have access to Twin Twister, and, like, I believe I had the Royal Oppression. Royal Oppression set that could have been very important. Then again, it doesn't activate, or it's not able to activate in the damage step, so if your opponent, like, attacks into Spy, they can't use your own Royal Oppression against your Gravekeeper Spy. But, I mean, if Royal Oppression would have been face up on the field, the game would have been, like, much slower, right? But yeah. Anyway, I can't do anything about this. No hand traps to, you know, like combat this particular setup. And the thing with Dark Synchro is that if it's able to, let me say it like this, if it's able to put up Librarian first, which is not hard, like a Gofu can do it, Blackwing Gofu, any level 4 starter like Greffer or Armageddonite, you know, with like Bulb or any other level 1 tuner, that's Librarian, and the deck is running so many extenders, and the fact that it's so easy to set up Level Eater just makes things like really ridiculous. Dark times, this particular deck. The fact that, well, now let's say, I mean, imagine Dark Synchro returning like at full power, the list pretty much you see here, like having access to triple level eater and all the good stuff. Well, yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, Needle Fiber, who knows, the deck is definitely ridiculous. But yeah, triple Omega, getting those free draws off of TG Hyper Librarian. Nothing really I can do about that. So game number 4. This is a good starter. Rescue Cat again for the 2 searches. You have the option to go for the first turn Catester, that's cool. Or Brioneck, right? Again, pre-errata Brioneck, so you're able to use its effect during the same turn, during the same main phase, multiple times. Setting 3, I mean, the only card I think I have to fear is Twin Twister. And, you know, I have Cold Wave, so, you know, there's like the potential of me flipping over a Royal Oppression if my opponent does go for some special summons and, let's say, during my turn, use the Cold Wave, shut down my own Royal Oppression, and then, you know, maybe make a big push for game. But the nifty Twin Twister again, getting rid of the Royal Oppression, and yeah, I mean, Librarian with some extra draws. The deck still has its normal summon and Greffer. If it has Greffer as a normal summon, then I'm screwed. I can't do anything about that. One DD Crow definitely helped out, but it wasn't enough. You know, Librarian with Formula Synchron is already 2 free draws, and then the deck is just, you know, focused on getting out Ancient Fairy Dragon to boost up those, you know, or, you know, toy around with like Chicken Game, draw 1, pop it, search out another Chicken Game. That's crazy stuff, right? Free draws, free upstarts. And then, you know, just Synchro away with all of those extenders. Malicious at 3 in the deck. Again, astonishing. Free level 7 Synchro, or, you know, like quite easy level eater fodder. Just, you know, like decline or minus a level from Malicious, and potentially make like smaller Synchros, right? The deck is really not that hard to play. I guess just go for Librarian, well, you know, just go for Librarian, go from there depending on which extenders you have, but I mean the deck has access to multiple, the whole deck is like extenders, and I can't do anything about this. Trishula hits the field, banishes the Brioneck, and I believe the deck should be able to go for a Crystal Wing as well. Okay, no game, not really sure if there was enough potential to put up a big board without using Ancient Fairy Dragon's special summoning effect from the hand, because if you use that effect, you can't go into the battle phase for that turn, so same for Counselor Soul Charge, but I mean, this is basically game. Coral Dragon getting the pop, and like Crystal Wing, Trishula, Librarian, Omega should return here, but it's not going to matter, it will just put itself in the graveyard, and then, you know, you can just recycle something, so yeah, whatever. Dark Arm Dragon wasn't dropped here in the duel, but sadly I can't do anything about this, and I say it a lot, but I think again we have a well-deserved winner, and most people, like 90% of the people, saw that Dark Synchro indeed would win this matchup, and indeed moves on to the top 16 playoffs. Both Blood and Synchro Cat both have 6 points, but we see at how their own matchup went, and we saw that Synchro Cat won that against Blood, and that's why Synchro Cat moves on to the top 16 playoffs. So the next matchup, like always, feel free to leave your prediction, or predictions, comments, link, pinned comments, like the video description as well, to straw poll. We have Cosmo, basically full power Cosmo from 2016 versus the Master Rule 5 deck being Madolche. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.